Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Most exciting man in boxing. Exciting man in boxing. Led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bummer Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellas Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Melon here, man. 122 pounds, 10-5, man. Watch the Goodfellas Sports TV, bro.
Hey, qué rollo, quiero mandar un saludo a mi amigo Goodfella de parte de tu amigo Haymon. Un abrazo, carnal. Ánimo.
Hey, this is a 989 assassin, Jermaine Franklin Jr. Shout out to Goodfellas TV.
Tiger Johnson from Cleveland, Ohio, 140, and you're watching Goodfellas TV.
Alrighty then, we back. Everybody talking about this shit. We chopped it up in the morning about the fight. I do a live review right here. Mexican people, they partying like it's Cinco de Mayo. They probably wish this fight was on Cinco de Mayo. But what up, though? What I tell you, the upset is the new big fight. The upset is the new big fight. They done supplemented big fights for upset. So everybody look for an upset. Like I tell y'all, you know, when a fight look like it's going one way, it's probably going the opposite way today. And obviously, Ryan Garcia won. He's just one guy you can't lose to and talk about you a top fighter. I don't care what nobody say. That don't change or whatever. But then again, you see why Gervonta Davis put a rehydration clause on him. You see why. And there's a picture showing the difference of how Ryan looked for one fight, another fight. But when people don't like you, people don't care about the logic. Like I said last night, people don't care about the logic. Oh, it's only 3 pounds. 3 pounds is everything. A pound is ridiculous. But then again, like I said last night, it's on Bill and Devin Haney for not making a way in again. You know what I'm saying? They took money for exchange. They basically they took money for an ass beat. The man walked away from the table. You know, they went to go negotiate something else. He couldn't do what he wanted to do, came back to the table. Only thing he did wrong was took money out of his pocket at the gate and at the pay-per-view by being crazy. A lot of people didn't buy that shit or go to the fight. Kobe was at the fight. He said there's really no, they kept the celebrities in the back at the fight, but it really wasn't nobody really there, he said. So that's the only thing he did wrong. He got Devin Haney to come out there and be the aggressor. And when he got Devin Haney to be the aggressor, that's where the fight was lost at. You got to know yourself. You know, you got to know yourself as a person. Devin has been on the vendetta to prove that he's a knockout puncher. It's okay if you can't punch, but you know it's not okay? When you can't punch and you want to prove that you can punch. That's not okay. You know what I'm saying? That's not okay. When you can't punch and you proving you a puncher, and you know, if y'all seen the review I did this morning, think about what I said. Devin Haney was coming out there bone dry, not warmed up. Ryan clipped him, but he was coming out there to knock Ryan Garcia out. Look at this man. Even when he got into a rhythm, we can say, well, you know, I'm hitting, don't get hit. I'm having success boxing him. What was he trying to do even when he was winning those rounds? He was throwing the right hand to knock him out. He was setting up the left hand, right hand combination. That's what he wanted. So you notice, you know, just think about the fight for a minute, right? And I could be wrong. I haven't rewatched it. But think about the fight for a minute, right? He didn't really jab. You know, he'd jab to the body, touch to the body here and there. He left his jab in the locker room. He left his jab back in Vegas. What he was trying to do was, once he got into a rhythm where he was touching Ryan, getting out the way, he was trying to land a big right hand, right? Then you'll start to see him circling back to Ryan Garcia left hook. Pay attention. He started to hook with a hooker. He started to let his left hook get off. So what he was trying to do is he lined Ryan up for the right hand. So then he started moving to his right, which is Ryan Garcia left hook. Then he was trying to land the left hook to knock Ryan out. What he wanted to do was he wanted to line Ryan Garcia up for a left hook, right hand combination. Now, if he was going to knock Ryan Garcia out, it was going to be off the jab. It was going to be changing levels. It was going to be touching him, frustrating him, slipping and dipping, and making him look like a job turkey. That's what he was going to have to do. Move him, punch him, get off the spot, turn him, put him in the blender, box him, touch him, make him miss, touch him. He was trying to knock him out. That's the main reason he lost that fight. He was trying to score a knockout. He was lining him up for the right hand. Then he put himself in position to land the left hook. The next step, if he didn't get clipped, was to put the left hook, right hand together. Even I don't think that would have put Ryan Garcia out. What the game plan should have been was to stay on that jab, keep working that jab up and down, make Ryan miss, make Ryan pay. When Ryan Garcia set, move him off the spot, turn him, get off, and that's what it should have been. They came out there to knock him out, and that was a mistake. A veteran coach would have said, that ain't what we gonna do today. We gonna box him. And at the end of the day, Devin Haney can't walk right to him, got clipped, recovered, got comfortable again, got arrogant, got clipped again. As simple as that. You got a guy that that's bigger than you in the ring, break him down. Break him down. Break him down. Ryan Garcia did what I told him to do. He came out there, blitzed Devin Haney early, established that he can hurt him. Then what he started doing, he started moving, boxing. He made Devin Haney become the aggressor, clipped him again. All Devin Haney had to do was box. Not saying he wouldn't have got caught, but box. Frustrate him. That's all Tank did. Tank was very patient with him. When he seen an opening, Tank took it. Tank respected Ryan Garcia's power. He respected Ryan Garcia's skill. Tank's a scary ass fighter. Say what you want to say. Tank ain't no gorilla in the ring. But I think you need some scary in your ass. Because when you arrogant or you don't have fear, that fire is hot and fire can burn that ass. What they do? They get overconfident. So Tank like, man, this motherfucker can hurt me. So Tank a fight like that. When Rolly touched Tank, what Tank do? He got the fuck out of there and started lining Rolly up for one big shot. He got him out of there. Say what you want to say about Tank. Tank ain't gonna take no unnecessary get caught with no bullshit. But then again, Tank's a puncher. He ain't got to prove that, the validity that Devin Haney trying to get from the fans, and maybe for himself to be a puncher. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got to prove. He got that with the fan base. I guaranteed you, had Devin Haney been in the ring with Tank Davis last night, this in a hypothetical, he wouldn't have fought like that. Not saying he would have won or he would have lost. That motherfucker wouldn't have fought like that. He wouldn't have came out there versus Tank. He didn't respect Ryan Garcia. And for their team to come up with the game plan that we gonna knock this guy out, that was a bad game. But that's not who you are. And it's hard to recover from you can't lose to that guy. You can't lose to that guy. You can't lose to that guy. You could have lost to Core. For God's sake, you could have lost to Sandor fucking Martin and with nobody better than I. You can't lose to that guy. Rocket say, what up? He said, still a Devin Haney. He needs to rest up, regroup, and get better. Love the channel. Always supporting champ. Congrats to Ryan. We shall see what's next for Devin and Ryan. He called out Bud, man. Bud will take his manhood. But shout out to you in the super chat.
Straight cash, homie.
But yeah, man, it's just to the point where Ryan, you can't lose to him. You can't lose to Ryan Garcia. You can't lose to him. If you Shakur, you Teofimo Lopez, even if you fucking Oshaki Foster, you can't lose to this guy. You Jerron Boots in this, Sabril Matias. Who else at welterweight? Man, Giovanni Santini, whatever his name is, you can't lose to this guy. This motherfucker's a clown. You can't lose to him. And Devin Haney came in there looking for being a knockout puncher. You got to know yourself. You got to know your strengths and weaknesses. This is why you hear fighters say, well, I don't watch film. The number one film you should be watching is your motherfucking self. How you know the mistakes you making if you ain't watching yourself? Ryan Garcia did exactly what he needed to do. And the mental trauma that Devin, how mentally strong Devin had to be, it ain't like, oh, he lost the Tank. Motherfuckers like, man, you know, that's Tank. You lost to Shakur, that's Shakur. Shit, you lose to Lomachenko. You even if you lost to Camboso in Australia, you know, he went overseas. You lost to this motherfucker, though. You lost to this motherfucker, man. I just don't know how you come back from this.
This is a sick Negro.
You lost to this mother. You lost. That's like the equivalent of losing to Jake fucking Paul. Nobody looks at Ryan Garcia as a real fighter. Nobody. You think Ryan Garcia gonna have another big win like this? Tank ain't gonna rematch him if you're going at the welterweight. Forget about it. Shakur ain't gonna follow him and go up in weight. Only guy you really can see that's gonna fight him that's credible is Teofimo Lopez. And I tell you this about Teofimo Lopez: Tio ain't losing to that motherfucker. I put the bank on that one. I ain't bet last night. Tio is not losing to him. Tio not losing to him. I bet anybody. Tio not losing to Ryan Garcia. Tio knock Ryan Garcia out. I can guarantee it. And I'm not even a Tio fucking Lopez fan. Tio knocking Ryan Garcia out. That ain't gonna happen to Teofimo Lopez. I promise you.
Swore for God and two white men.
Wait, what?
You need to
Real talk. That ain't happened to Teofimo Lopez. No. Daniel Berry, salute. Black Jericho, salute. Torrin Brown, salute. What it do? Thomas, what's going on, Lathers? He said, Kip, what's going on? Boxing isn't too good these days, to be honest. I love you. Hey, I had the UFC on the motherfucking the Gachi fight was on ESPN last night. I was watching both of them bitches. I ain't gonna lie. I know it was a remake, but it's not. These motherfuckers can't, man, they let Ryan Garcia beat their ass. It's wild to me. That's nasty work. Ryan Garcia wouldn't have beat Emmanuel Augusta, bro. That's no deal with this and him, mass man, salute. I'm still sick from the fight. I mean, shit, it happens. That's why I don't bet on boxing, man. These dudes they don't fight enough. And when you see things like, oh, he blew off the weight like that, man, that's a huge red flag. When you see somebody blow off the weight by 3 pounds, your antenna should have went up. Then it was no word that they made him rehydrate. Your antenna should have went up. You should be like, oh, nah, fuck that. This is why I don't bet. This is why I don't bet ahead of time, no matter how good the odds is. Unless it's like MVP or Rookie of the Year or, you know, offensive, defensive player. Shit, like, that's cool. This is why I wait right into the fight before I make my determination, you know. And there's some other rumors going out there about Ryan Garcia that I alerted people to. And they were just so arrogant that they didn't give a fuck. I'm telling you about this shit. They don't care, man. They wanted to use Ryan Garcia to come up off of clout. I'm telling you exactly what it was, brothers. Excuse me. They wanted to use him to come off clout. They just thought, oh, it's Ryan. We're going to come in here, beat him, go home, you know. And, you know, at the end of the day, when you got 8 ounces on, everybody's dangerous, bro. Ronaldo, salute. Don't y'all about to play? Is a Clipper still kicking ass and taking names? What was the movie where he said, take ass and kick ass, or take names and kick ass? Oh, yeah, the Kyrie and that's a wrap. Kawhi injured. I'm like, man, what the fuck is up with this dude? He need to retire.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
He said, Devon said, Donovan, excuse me, say, Devin got disrespected in and out the ring from Ryan leaking sparring. All the antics Devin let Ryan get into his head really threw Devin off leading up. Yup. And this is why you got to know yourself. You gotta be calm, cool, and collected. It happened to Sugar Ray Leonard versus the first Roberto Duran fight. But didn't he call his wife a bitch? I mean, what you think Ryan Garcia was doing? Think about what Ryan Garcia did. It's the equivalent of, you know, Mikey Garcia jumping up in weight to volunteer. I didn't give me a new chair. To volunteer to fight Errol Spence. What's the other guy's name? Hold on real quick. Kell Brook jumping up 2 weight classes to volunteer. No, notice I'm saying volunteer. To volunteer and fight Triple G. That's the equivalent of what Ryan Garcia did in his antics. He did all this bullshit, these antics. People say, oh, there's no way Ryan Garcia gonna win the fight. There's no way Ryan gonna win by decision. There's no way that Ryan is gonna do anything good in this fight. And what the fuck happened? He took all the pressure off of. There was no pressure on Ryan Garcia last night. All the pressure was on Devin Haney. He took the pressure off. Their rematch is different. It's different. Because now there's an expectation for him to win. He can't pull the same antics. When there's no pressure for you to win a fight, that's different. So we'll see. He said Devin should have made it born. I mean, we can say that in hindsight. He trying to prove the naysayers wrong. That's why I don't go out my way to prove motherfuckers wrong. And that's one thing that you got to say about Canelo Alvarez, you know, that he said is truth. I beat Benavidez. They just gonna say I got to fight this guy, that guy. And you know, with the era of social media, it ain't never good enough. It ain't never good enough. In the media, in the social media era, when you go out there and try to be a people pleaser, it ain't good enough. It ain't nothing that he can do. He went out there and knocked Ryan Garcia one punch. You know, Tank already made him quit. He wasn't the same fighter. He looking for a public validation. You ain't gonna find it, bro. When the media and people get up in their mind, they don't like you. They don't like you. Larry Holmes was not liked for no reason. Larry Holmes was disliked because he won a fight versus Muhammad Ali. That stuck with him his whole career. White people hated Larry Holmes. Hold on. Black people hated Larry Holmes. Bad. My bad. That was me. I'm like, man, I've been on mute. Yeah, that mute button on the bottom on this shit. My bad for being mute. Mike Tyson was accused of doing some of the most nastiest things in life. Yeah, I got it. I fixed it. You know, he was accused of doing some of the most nastiest things in life and caught doing some of the more, but people love that shit. When they determine whoever it is the media, it's public perception, it's a op, it's a friend. When they determine to make you the enemy and they do that, there ain't nothing you can do about that shit, man. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Just do you. When you go out there and try to please people, especially if you're trying to please women, you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. Trust me. You try to be a people, try to make everybody happy, you never be a successful leader, you never be a successful manager, you never be a successful business owner. Somebody got to be mad. Devin just don't got no chin. Devin don't take punches hard enough to come down 3 pounds overweight. I mean, I don't know. He got caught with an equilibrium shot. That shit tends to happen, but yeah, he don't take punches well. He don't have a poker face. Danny Garcia get hit with some hard shit. You don't know. But Terrence Crawford the same way. Crawford get hit with a good shot, you see it. Some guys you hurt them and you don't know you hurt them. Devin Haney, you know, Terrence Crawford, when you touch them, you know you hurt them. You know what I'm saying? You know when you get them, you know they hurt. You know you hurt them. You know, difference is, Bud coming for blood. That just wake blood up. Navarrete, another motherfucker. When you hurt Navarrete, you know what I'm saying? You know you hurt him, but he you know, them two dudes just got something in them that make them go, you know what? I got to kill you now. You know, I gotta kill you now. Everybody don't have that, you know. I knew you why. You know, people forget he was at a 20-pound disadvantage. Nobody talks about these things because they don't know shit about boxing. They don't really watch. He was at a 20-pound disadvantage come fight night versus Nonito Donaire. You didn't hear his fucking pants complain about it. He broke his fucking orbital bone. So, you know, whatever they was, 122. So Nonito Donaire came in at 142 fucking pounds. 138, whatever they's fighting at. He was coming in 20 pounds heavier, broke his orbital bone. Nuyuwa strapped his nuts on and he made it do what he wanted to fight. With a broken orbital bone. People don't bring these things up. So, like I continue to say, I don't know why I feel like people need to feel like they need to baby and nurture Gervonta Davis. Like he's such a small, cuddly fucking gremlin or Furby. Oh, he's just so small. He doesn't, You know how, if anybody got dogs, you kind of know how bigger dogs kind of know, like, to give smaller dogs a pass. That's why I think people just look at Tank as so small and cuddly. But no, when you run your fucking mouth like that, dude, you got to go get off the porch, and the Chihuahua got to go fight the pit bulls. And he's celebrating like he won last night, but we're going to dig into that. Ryan took away Devin Haney jab with a hook, and Devin Hand was off the phone all night. It's always off the phone. His backhand was guarding his jaw, and that's why he got clipped on top of the head. But I wouldn't even say Ryan took away the jab in the fight. Ryan took away the jab before the fight when he made Devin come out and be a knockout puncher. That's it. You jab. He used that jab. He got more reach. He used that jab and kept using that jab. That left hook wouldn't have mattered, bro. But then you use the jab and you sitting in front of somebody all night. Hey, ain't nothing you can do. Devin ain't go to the body. He went to the body a few times. He went to the body. He didn't touch it enough, but he did. He said it's really hard when you don't got no power. That don't really matter. Mayweather didn't have a lot of power. Paulie won a belt when he had no power. Andre Ward wasn't the biggest puncher. When you don't have power, you got to make up. You got to make up for it and counter punching and then volume. It's been a bunch of guys who've been great fighters. Muhammad Ali didn't have the greatest power. I understand it's the heavyweight division. You let y'all niggas tell it. Tyson Fury ain't had no power. Usyk ain't got no power. He's still kicking ass and taking names. What that mean? If he win on Saturday, if he win in a couple weeks, then what y'all gonna say? Not saying he will, he won't. But what y'all gonna say? If Usyk win in a couple weeks, what y'all gonna say? He ain't had no power. And where it's a will, it's a way, bro. If you can't get a nigga out with 1 or 2 shots, that means we gotta throw 3 or 4 or 5 shots. You can't get a nigga out with 3 or 4 or 5 shots, that means we gotta throw shots that he don't see coming. That means we just gotta break them down. Power is cool to have, That's Ryan Garcia's ultimate trump card. That's Ryan Garcia's ultimate trump card. But the hate that Devin Haney getting, I just don't understand it. They hate fighters. Check out today, though. They hate fighters who want to fight the best. Think about that for a minute. They hate fighters who want to fight the best. They protect guys like Gervonta Davis, Canelo Alvarez. And I'm saying Canelo has fought some of the best, but I'm talking about Benavidez. They okay with not seeing the big fights. They rejoice when a guy like Deontay Wilder loses and say, "Oh, I'm glad he ain't got to fight Anthony Joshua." That's what they basically saying. How many Joshua fans we had come on the show? This ain't no slight at nobody. This ain't no slight at nobody. But how many Joshua fans we have come on the show before that happened and say, well, Joshua should stay away from Deontay Wilder? Barbara salute. We said a bunch of them. See how one punch or one fight can change? It can change. Ryan fooled us all. I'm honestly impressed. It worked too. Yup. And it worked on the person that it worked on the whole team. And I don't care about these Hispanics in here crying. Don't watch. Go over to El Polo Loco Chicken channel and watch that shit. Really don't care. Y'all get one win and y'all in this bitch. Yeah, we won a Super Bowl. Like, come on, man. We've been beating y'all ass forever, dude. I just hate to say it, dude. And I'm talking to the racist ones. They know who they is. He said a rematch will be massive. Ain't no rematch. I don't see a rematch. I wouldn't do it. Not right now. Louis Gear, self-awareness is key. He said, we want a rematch. I don't want no rematch. I don't need to see that shit again. I'm sorry. Hell no. You get knocked out like that, you would be a fool to go right back into that fight. That's just me personally. And that'd be me personally. This type of fights you lose again, it's over with. He said, we smoking on them Haney Pack Slim. He said, that Loma, man, Fotex, man, fuck out of here. I'm starting to believe what Kobe said about you. I'm starting to believe it, bro. I really am. I don't understand why y'all don't like the man. Okay, the daddy, cool. It is what it is. What about Angel Garcia said some wild shit? Why y'all like Devin Haney? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. What y'all like him for? If Floyd put his dick in y'all mouth and said, oh, do y'all like Devin Haney? Y'all will like him, right? Right? We see Devin Haney put his hands on a woman. Like some of these niggas you root for. Yeah, I'm going there. We see Devin Haney kissing on niggas in the club. and running from niggas for years. Yeah, I'm gonna go there today. Is Devin Haney a backdoor booty bandit like some heavyweight at PBC? Since a lot of y'all so anti, Rainbow Coalition, do I hear about Devin Haney out here taking cheeks like some PBC fighters taking cheeks? Matter of fact, allegedly the fucking owner.
Good job, Al Haymon.
I just want to know. Did Devin Haney get smacked in public and his brother had to come save him? Matter of fact, did Devin Haney get in there and run from a Mexican all night like Jamil Charlo did? I'm just saying. I'd be a dick. I could be a dick.
No Diddy, like that's.
I could be a dick at the PBC motherfuckers. Matter of fact, did Devin Haney quit as Ryan Garcia quit 2 fights ago? We still waiting on Canelo to do the Beaver rematch. We still waiting. At least Devin Haney want to do the rematch. Even Canelo act like this shit didn't happen. Am I wrong? Am I out of pocket for these things? I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying we can go there. Matter of fact, hey man, did Devin Haney ever sign a deal? And they was like, well, you got to fight Lomachenko, and he called Al Haymon to get him out the deal. Who was that fighter that signed? Who had to go back to Golden Boy because they lost a lawsuit with Al Haymon, or they came to a compromise in a lawsuit with Al Haymon. And Oscar De La Hoya said, "Oh, you got to fight Grimo Rigondeaux." Oh boy, Leo Santa Cruz.
Good job, Al Haymon.
He called Al Haymon, "Get me out this contract. I ain't trying to fight Grimo Rigondeaux." And Al Haymon bought him out the contract to duck motherfucking Grimo Rigondeaux. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Go look it up. AB salute. Nah. If Tom want to come on, I'm gonna let Tom come on. That's about it. Or Kobe gonna come on, he can come on. I ain't been able to see Kobe since before the fight started. I talked to Kobe right before the fight started, so I don't know what happened. I know the interviews were slow, but apparently he ended up getting a bunch of footage. Most of the celebrities was in the back. Only reason I knew that is because only reason I knew that shit was because I was on Instagram. Why the fuck would I let you on the panel? These PBC niggas ain't never want to be on the panel. They never asked to be on the panel. Never. They never asked to be on the panel. Listen to me. Now I'm not letting you niggas on the panel. Why would I do that? Hold on, give me 1 second. Why would I let you niggas on the panel? Ain't none of y'all, some of y'all niggas ain't never want to come on and be on the panel. Oh yeah, I want to come on now because since Ryan won, I felt like Tank won. Nah. No. Keep your dick munching ass right over where the fuck you at. Hold on. You stay right across the street. Yeah, I'm ready to come on now. Yeah, but when Earl Spence lost, all you niggas was changing y'all names. Y'all was like Stacy from motherfucking Wood. Don't say my name, cuz. A TikToker whooped the elite level fighter. That's the sad truth. You can't lose to him, bro. You can't lose to that nigga. I'm sorry. You lose to him, man. Ain't no coming back from that. Y'all can say, oh, Devin Haney still can come back. Yeah, he can. What that nigga tell that nigga on paid him for? He said, don't come back here until you tell me where that man is at. We need that sound clip. We need that in our life. Ryan Garcia ain't no real boxer, man. That nigga begged to differ last night. That motherfucker was real as a $5 bill. Devin ain't got no power to fight an overweight. Yeah, you can fight those guys. You can beat those guys. It's been done. Where you don't have, his skills pay the bills. Trust and believe me. Skills pay the bills. He's not a boxer. He's a fighter. I'm not a Ryan fan. I just say, hey, whatever you want to call him. The motherfucker won last night. That nigga won last night. What I love about UFC is that they know how to stack their cards. Boxing, not so much. With boxing, people usually only for the main event. The UFC is because, well, that's what boxing used to be like under Don King. It's over with. You're right. I seen about 4 or 5 cards on that card yesterday. I was more watching that shit than a fight. I should have known about New York location. It was extended market for Ryan. Man, when they vilify you, there is no market for your black ass. It's easy to not to like a black man. I keep telling y'all that. We're marketed as destruction. We marketed as grapists. Where's man? I'm telling you, bro. I could walk, and that's why I don't hold the door open for people no more. They look at us as terrorists, bro. Domestic terrorists, and I hate to say that, bro. If a black woman or a woman walking on the side of the street, I go to the other side of the street. I don't have time for it, bro. I don't have time for it. I'm telling you, walking, you about to go to your car, these motherfuckers locking their doors and shit, man. You just like, shit. Come on, man. I keep telling y'all, it's easy to vilify. It's easy to vilify a black man. Hold on. Yeah, you won't hear it whenever you're ready to talk, bro. But hold on real quick. Ivory Hayes say, this is why you don't spin the block. Oh, no. Yeah, I mean, this is why you don't spin the block. But, hey, every lesson got to get learned. He learned last night, but it happens. But you definitely right about the UFC card. That's what boxing used to look like when I was growing up. He said, I would have been tossing Ryan all over the ring. This is why it's important to have more than one martial art to build that power. Hey, you might have a point there. He said, Johnson, salute. He said, just imagine what Tank would have done to Haney. That don't mean because Ryan did it, Tank would have did it. That don't mean that. You think he would have fought Ryan Devin? You think he would have walked down Gervonta Davis with probably a 5-inch reach advantage? Absolutely not. Tank might have still got him, but it wouldn't have been the same fight. He said, I would have seen I seen when Devin get touching up by little JoJo. I knew his defense was overrated. I wasn't surprised at last night. He said, this is undead. Why you don't spin the block? Ryan threw Devin off completely. Devin ain't know what to expect and know if Devin had a game plan for Ryan. He had a game plan, but obviously we see what happened. Obsidian salute Rodney was going on. He said, Pooh Dangles, the 54 WO becomes vacant on Wednesday. I don't think so. I don't think it becomes vacant on Wednesday. Hey, what up, though, Tom?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, now all of a sudden these dudes talking about, oh, I knew that was gonna happen with Devin. Shut up. Y'all so fake. Y'all wasn't saying nothing. Now all of a sudden, yeah, well, Devin didn't do this, Devin didn't do that. These dudes were just kicking back, and don't make me expose some of these dudes that's sitting up on your panel, sitting up lying, because I'll say their names. I seen them on other platforms saying that Devin was gonna win. Listen, at the end of the day, it's boxing. It happens. People lose. And it's so funny, just these same people, all of a sudden, these newfound Ryan Garcia fans, just last year, they were saying he was done. Keep in mind, I could put up a meme of Ryan Garcia getting dropped by Tank. Here's the difference. Well, Ryan, he quitting his fight with Tank. At least Devin went out on the shield. At the end of the day, it's just some minor adjustments he needs to make. They're fixable things. Like, people kill me with this stuff. Thomas Hearns was one of the best fighters that ever lived. He got knocked out, but he'll knock your ass out too. Sometimes people, they just have a bad night. Devin was winning that fight until the last quarter of the fight. He got caught. He got dropped. He wasn't able, I'm trying to debate what happened. Did he get a little too confident? Did he get too lazy? Or it was just, Ryan, carefully calculated what Devin was going to do. And I think it was one of them things Devin was thinking too hard. Because I saw parts of the fight where Devin was thinking, like, what should I do next? And I saw that a little bit in another fight, because he was wondering, was Ryan trying to set him up? And I just do think to a certain degree, Devin fell into the trap of Ryan's antics. Now, to me, at the end of the day, Ryan Garcia, he won the fight. It is what it is. But all this stuff about Devin got exposed and all that shit, shut the fuck up. Because you can't do, well, this fight, well, he lost to this guy, and that guy lost to this dude. He beat this dude. You can't do that. Because boxing is different. That's why they say styles make fights. Because if this was the case, Tank would have been got in the ring with Devin Haney. He done made every excuse not to get in the ring with Devin Haney. Yeah, he talking about, yeah, I'm coming for all these dudes. Well, we just gonna have to see. Because at the end of the day, Ryan Garcia still didn't make weight. And you already know if Devin Haney had did the shit that Ryan Garcia did, they would be calling Devin unprofessional. They would be saying that he should have tried to make weight. Listen, I know what's going on. Could y'all please just stop the bullshit? At the end of the day, Devin had a bad night. He'll be back. He'll be fine. You know, it's boxing. He's only 26. I mean, excuse me, he's not even 26 yet. He's 25. He still can pick up some things. It's a learning curve. And, you know, Ryan Garcia already said he's not fighting at 140 anymore. He's moving up to 147. So, like I said before, they said Devin is still the champ. So, Devin, he should. Now, I'm gonna answer this question about whether Devin Haney got a broke jaw or not, because that also seemed to be the elephant in the room. I'll put it to you this way. If we don't see Devin for the remainder of the year, that answers your question. If Devin is back before, I say, maybe October, maybe he had a fracture. But I just put it this way. I don't want to say whether it's true or whether it's not true, but we just don't have to see. But Devin will be fine. So all these people that's sitting up here talking this shit about he's done, he's finished, you sound stupid as fuck, and you showing that you don't know shit about boxing. You know? Ain't nobody gonna go through this business unscathed where something don't happen to them. So please just stop it, because you sound stupid. But there you go, CJ.
And
you can have the floor back.
People don't understand how much 3 pounds is. I keep telling people that.
Shit.
That's a lot of weight, bro.
Yeah. Hey, CJ, you know, hey, tell them something. You know the funny part about this? When yesterday, me and you was both glad we didn't go to that fight.
Oh, man,
I'm glad.
Yeah,
I'm glad I didn't go to that.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, 3 pounds is a lot of weight, bro. That's a big differential. They should have made him reweigh in. But their arrogance was their downfall last night at Haney's. You know, Lomachenko made the same mistake with Salido. I mean, he didn't pout about it though, and I don't think they pouted about it last night. But it's weight classes for a reason. Like I said, Deontay Wilder, nobody gave a fuck about Deontay Wilder was at a 20 to 50, 60 pound weight disadvantage versus Tyson Fury. Nobody ever brings that up, and he did. I mean, being at that disadvantage, I don't understand. I mean, people don't understand how this weight shit work in boxing. You know, and at the end of the day, Ryan not making weight, that's disgraceful, that's distasteful. It should take away from his victory, but it didn't, because it's an upset. So people don't care about the bullshit. When they got it made up in their mind, they don't like a particular fighter, it doesn't matter. Like I said about Larry Holmes, there's nothing that Larry Holmes could have did versus Muhammad Ali. It's not, he had to win the fight. It wasn't his fucking fault. But people hated him for the rest of his career. It didn't matter whatever he did. He never got to a point where they said Larry. Not one fucking time since that fight happened. Even when he's beating the shit out of Gary Cooney, beating the shit out of Tex Cobbs, niggas was probably rooting for Tex Cobbs and Gary Cooney, bro. Let's keep it
exactly. No, you right, because the racism surrounding that fight. Listen, Larry Holmes said that a black woman, not a white woman, after he beat Muhammad Ali, she walked up to him and said, "I hate you." Can you imagine somebody saying some shit like that? And that probably,
you didn't rob a store. You ain't grape nobody.
She said, "Can you imagine somebody walking up to you ain't never seen, said, 'I hate you'?" Like, what?
And I'm gonna say this about niggas too, man. I hate to say this about my black people, bro. But had a white boy did that to Muhammad Ali, man, it wouldn't have been. He wouldn't have got half the hatred from the black community, bro. He would have got a motherfucking pass, bro. And I don't want to. That's the first time I said that publicly, but that's just how I feel, bro.
That's funny you bring up Larry Holmes, because Larry Holmes, I know a lot of people don't give him credit. He did what he was supposed to do. His era was a lot better than the Klitschko era. And I get tired of people saying, well, Larry Holmes really didn't have nobody to fight. What is you talking about, man? He fought, man. Larry Holmes fought some monsters. I mean, he fought Jerry, man. Man, he fought, he fought, man. Did you see that fight? Man, I'm trying to tell you.
That's one of the best fights.
Did you see that first fight with Ernie Shavers? Did you see that first?
Yeah. And people talk about a nigga that had to strap his nuts on. Larry Holmes, that's my favorite heavyweight, even more so than Muhammad Ali. When he came to strap his nuts on, man, Larry strapped his nuts on, bro.
Man, when Ernie Shavers floored Larry Holmes looked like he said, man, fuck this shit. Like, he looked like he didn't even want to get back up. But he got back up, and he won the fight. And then the second, man, I'll tell you, I want anybody that think they know boxing and think that I don't know what I'm talking about, and you want to see the definition of heart, go look at Larry Holmes versus Ernie Shavers. He looked like he was finna quit, like he was like, man, I didn't sign up for this.
One of the greatest heavyweights never won a title.
And he had the belt for from 79 to 80, 85.
The only reason he didn't break Marciano record because he made them comments and they robbed his ass versus Mike.
Oh, when he said, oh yeah, and the second fight was a clear robbery. They made sure he never won another fight again. All he said was, man, Rocky Marciano couldn't hold my jockstrap, and it just, World War III broke out. Now he probably could have got away with that in this day and age, but back then that type of media. And you knew who controlled that media. Yeah, those hunky McGee's. Those hunky McGee's controlled the media. Black people that had no say so. You was pretty much, if you think Stephen A. Smith was a puppet back then, them people, if you did something wrong, they would call you the N-word with the ER, and you couldn't do nothing. So they'd be like, this is you.
That's another part. You're talking about Devin ain't got no power. He can't be good without no power. That's another fighter, Larry Holmes, Evander Holyfield, Tim Bradley. They all were they all are Hall of Fame fighters, and they didn't have the most power. Some of the two of them was all-time greats in the heavyweight division.
Now Larry can crack though. Larry was, but that jab he had was a power jab. I'll be emulating that jab. CJ, from me to you, I'm disappointed. But you know what was up, because I've been practicing that power jab, because I definitely was going to use it on somebody me and you both know. But
that nigga showed up last night out of all the fights. That's wild. That's why that nigga Devin lost. That nigga showed up. That nigga showed up to the fight. That's why them niggas lost. He said, oh, that's why he priced himself out 75-25. I mean, at the end of the day, you can say he priced himself out versus Shakur Stevenson, but he in the old Top Rank shit. Top Rank put him in a slave deal. Y'all be asking niggas to turn the other cheek, and that's wild to me. That's wild.
Hey, haven't they been telling us to turn the other cheek since whenever? Hey, they told us to get over what happened with Emmett Till. Hey, but then they sitting up here crying about Caitlin Clark. If you make a remark, oh my God, don't say nothing about our precious. I mean, come on, man, stop it. And then here go the thing. Everybody's so upset on the side of right. We gonna get back to boxing. Hey, CJ, everybody is just so happy. Some of these people sitting up here happy that OJ died, but and some of these is black people, but the same bitch that caused Emmett Till to lose his life, nobody said nothing. That's who we should have been celebrating.
You know what's so funny, man? I was watching the 5150 show with and Craig was on there. Shout out to Craig Fast. He's one of my favorite comedians. And he was telling some information about the case. He went to go relook up the case for the leak up the information for the case. Man, OJ really didn't do that shit, man. I'm not gonna get into
Well,
particular.
I mean, listen, CJ. Listen. When I first heard about the OJ game, when they did that video reenactment, now I want you to understand, this is a nigga that got a bad leg. He got arthritis. And they left out a lot of important testimony. They said that the kids said they heard the mama arguing with some guys, not one. They said OJ Simpson jumped out of some bushes, like slept Ron Goldman, who was an expert in martial arts, who was like 6'3", said OJ knocked him out with one punch. And then said he knocked the cold. I was like, man, please.
It was some things left out of this thing because I was a kid when that shit was happening. There was some shit, but I ain't gonna get into particulars. Maybe that'd be something I'll speak on Patreon, which is done. I'll release it in the morning. I'm done. But
go look at some of the stuff that Joe Brown said, because he said that he had some people that was finna work that. He broke it down.
Yeah, he really did.
So I mean. Well, I mean, I'm just saying, when they did the video reenactment, when they said that he jumped out of the bushes and he cold cocked Ron Goldman with one punch and he like slept him, then OJ didn't have no marks on his hands and his knuckles from being in a physical fight. He had a cut from that he got in Chicago, and it was verified. Some kind of little razor, some kind of little microscopic cut.
Yeah,
if you punch a nigga, you're gonna have some, bruises on your knuckles from punching. It doesn't matter whether and he hit the dude bare knuckle. And they tested OJ's body. OJ didn't have no marks on him.
Yeah, there was some sealed phone records that they kept sealed on. I mean, it was a lot of shit that I didn't know. But shout out to the white Bronco. He should get some residuals for that shit. Niggas still buying them. Hey, nigga, he gets some residuals. But what you think about a lot of the PBC people celebrating like a PBC fighter whooped Devin Haney last night? Like they celebrating, they happy and shit.
Well, I mean, you see, Tankton came out of hiding because that's all he do is tweet about what he would do to Devin Haney. He showed won't sign it.
Hey, and then he announced his fight. He knew Devin when he felt that Devin was going to hit. He announced his fight the same right before the fight card.
Yeah, well, we all predicted that was going to happen. I mean, that's how the PBC, that's how them dudes roll. And I saw Leonard Ellaby with his big ham and cheese nose sitting up there. Man, go look at his tweet. He put a tweet of somebody grinning. Fake it. I mean, come on, man. Y'all didn't want to fight. Y'all didn't want to have nothing to do with him. So it'll be funny. It'll be funny if Devin bounced back real quick and then he just look dominant. Then what? It happens.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? And I heard Keith Thurman of all people was talking shit.
Oh man, let me say this, dude. How many times we seen PBC niggas get upset from prospects to top fighters? You know what I'm saying? How many times have we seen PBC fighters get upset, bro? How many times have we seen Lomachenko cross the street and put them hands on Gary Russell? You can say whatever you want to say. And then I mean we seen guys like Deontay Wilder, he did lose to Tyson Fury. Rayo Venezuela got slept by a late replacement of Edwin De Los Santos. You had Colbert getting slept. He got a gift before that. I mean, we can go on and on and on again. Earl Spence got dominated. He still ain't won a round. Charlo was embarrassing last fight against Canelo Alvarez. He had the questionable.
Nah, CJ, hold on. You got to take the syllables out of what happened with Charlo. It was like what Popeye used to say, embarrassing. That's how bad. I do this for the culture. Nah, hell no. I don't know what culture you talking about.
I do this for us, baby. I do this for that culture that they talk about. I do this for the culture. Hey.
But my thing is, man, at the end of the day, man, people in PBC, they know about taking losses. They done took a bunch of losses. But a lot of their top fighters then lost. The guys that was supposed to be the future. Fondora got upset. They was supposed to be the future, and they hanging on.
Got his head knocked backwards.
They can't even afford the future of boxing and Jerron Boots Ennis. And Tank Davis tweeted something saying that, well, you know, he don't know business, man. I mean, when was it cool to speak on another nigga contract? I just don't understand.
That's
like,
what
I don't understand how niggas be so comfortable talking about another nigga's salary.
All these niggas is Barry Gordy now. And we know how Barry Gordy used to rob niggas. Hey, Barry Gordy was so shook by Marvin Gaye's what's going on, he damn near didn't want to put the album out. Marvin Gaye had to threaten to leave Motown. That's for my people in Detroit.
Man.
You know, Barry Gordy, yeah.
Then this nigga talking about oh man, I'm gonna get Tank my real number this time, and everything on the bar at the club on me. This nigga was so happy that Devin lost because he didn't think he could beat him. His fan base didn't think he could beat Devin Haney. And it'll be some shit in there in this next fight and he lose.
Oh, if he lose to Frank Martin,
that'll be some shit.
Well, the funny thing is, though, here's the thing, though. Matchroom can put on fights whenever they want to. Shoot. They need, PBC need Canelo to finance their fights.
This is last fight on that deal, too. They ripped up the third last fight.
So
they really ain't promoting this fight. It's just a distribution deal.
Hey, funny, you know what? To be honest with you, this is kind of like a DAZN fight too, or a Golden Boy fight. Cause I find it funny though that they need guys like Canelo, like to help bring some notoriety. They beg Canelo to fight on the PBC card.
Talk about all this black power shit. They had money for Canelo, but not a couple dollars for Jerron Ennis to stay over.
They don't have no money for Bud. They don't have no money for Jerron. But then, like I say, these super militant, these super pro-black militant niggas don't even want to bring that up. You know, I just got through. You know, shout out. Oh yeah, by the way, I just got through. Shout out to Kitty Porter, man. I just got through talking to Kitty Porter. So shout out to Kitty Porter. Yeah, we were just talking about some things and stuff. So, yeah, people be talking all this super militant pro-black shit, but then they don't call Al Haymon out on his mistreatment of black fighters. Al Haymon put everybody before the black fighters, man. Everybody. If your last name was Sanchez or Delgado or whatever, you got put before the brothers. Your name was Johnson.
Mikey Garcia got to move around how he wanted to move around. No consequences for concussion. Canelo.
And got a fight that he didn't even really deserve. That they really had no. And that's what I'm saying. These niggas used to talk about Bud, but basically Errol Spence fought a dude that went up pretty much 2 weight classes that they knew Mikey Garcia couldn't fight it. No, Mikey Garcia small as hell.
And then,
there was no way Mikey Garcia had any business fighting at 147. But they gave Errol Spence all the credit in the world, and Errol Spence couldn't even finish that dude. Didn't even put him on his ass.
He fought scary too. I ain't gonna lie, Mikey Garcia can fucking punch. Yeah, Mikey Garcia.
Now, Mikey Garcia, like I said, man, he was a great fighter. He just shouldn't have fought Errol Spence because Errol Spence was too big for him. And Sandor Martinez just was a lot better than what we thought he was.
That's who Devin got to fight next. If he chooses to stay at 140 and defend his belt. And shout out to Mikey Garcia. He gave me a good interview back in Vegas, too. Good dude, bro.
Mikey Garcia is solid, man. He's solid. Yeah, he's solid.
Yeah, that's who Devin got to fight next. If he chooses to defend that belt. Hey, let me say this real quick. What a lot of people don't know, what I didn't know today, that fight, the the Zone actually put out that Devin Haney belt was vacant last night. So that's why everybody was asking if Devin Haney got stripped. But if you know anything, and shout out to Bro Text the super chat, I'm about to post that right now. If you know anything about boxing, if Devin make weight and Ryan miss weight, he's still the champ. The belt's not on the line.
Well, that's what I was trying. Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, I'm glad you brought it up. That's what I was trying to say. Listen, as far as Sandor Martin go, it's a question if we even gonna see Devin this year. Now he can't ask to be put in recess, and I don't see why Mauricio Sullivan wouldn't do it because he didn't gave Canelo pass after pass, so why wouldn't he do it for Devin? If I'm Devin, this is what I would do. If I'm Devin, I would fight somebody like Barbosa. I would fight him.
Sandor Martin, the same thing.
You know, Barbosa ain't
no offense.
Barbosa ain't no big puncher, but Martin is a more craftier and slicker fighter. Ask Teofimo Lopez.
That's true though. Yeah, he is crafty.
Ask Teofimo Lopez how crafty Sandor Martin is, but Barbosa could be hit. I could see Devin watching somebody like him because we can make an argument, brother. He won that fight last night. Most people didn't think he won that fight, but hey, it is what it is. I already knew if dude did knock him out, he wasn't leaving. You know, I knew he wasn't leaving that ring with a W. So, I mean, this is boxing, whether we like it or not. This is the politics in boxing. Yeah. Now, that's who I think Devin should fight. I think what they should do is they should give Sandor Martin some step aside money, but guarantee he get the winner. Because I wouldn't go from that dude. I wouldn't go from Garcia to Sandor Martin.
Yeah, he just signed.
Nah, I wouldn't do that.
He just signed with Top Rank too.
Who?
Sandor Martin. So you know they're gonna want that belt.
Well, they listen. Bob Arum is real fond of Devin Haney. I know that to be fact. So they would welcome him back. Like I said, it was just a setback. You know, shit happens though. But what I would do, and you know, CJ, me and you got access to Bill. You know, I'm gonna call Bill. I would just tell them to just relax, go on a vacation, chill out, and then figure out what's going on with Devin. Is his jaw broken, whatever the case may be. And I would hit Oscar up, and I would set up a fight with Barbosa. Because at the end of the day, I think now that Ryan Garcia is on cloud 9, I think Oscar would be more willing to sacrifice, Barbosa. Because now he got Ryan Garcia. So now he kind of got his own version of a cash cow for right now. So that's what I would do. That makes all the business sense in the world. I would sacrifice Barbosa to Devin Haney. See how Devin Haney look against Barbosa, and then you can go into a Sandor Martin fight.
Yeah, I agree. So you got somebody tweeted that time said disagree he lost the future of boxing and Jerron Ennis. I don't know the business, but you putting their nose to shit. My thing is this.
What is this nigga talking about, man? Like you know the business.
So I'm supposed to leave great money and activity with Eddie Hearn and go sign with a nigga who won't even guarantee me a fight. I don't know, man. Jerron wanted to stay over there with them guys, and them guys he said ain't had no work. What he supposed to do?
Hey, sit up there and wait till he get that phone call to go find a gym and train at. Like what was going on, back in the day. Opponent to be named later, but you need to start training. So, I mean, like, Jerron got a good marketing machine behind him. Listen, we can holler about Eddie Hearn
Hey, you breaking up a little bit. He breaking up. He'll be back. So Al Haymon is an entertainment promoter. First before boxing, that's how he does business. Biggest talents get the bag. Al Haymon started promoting concerts. Yeah, you back now. We hear you.
We already know that. We already know. Y'all gotta remember, I'm in my late 40s. I know about the Budweiser Superfest, the Budweiser Superfest, the Funk Tour with the Gap Band and Atlantic Star and all them damn people. Yeah, I know about that. But still, he transitioned into boxing. And he been in boxing for a while. He know the boxing business and he know how it works. And his business practices ain't that cool. Keep in mind, Al Haymon made a lot of enemies in the music business as well. They don't like Al Haymon in the music business just like they don't like him in the boxing business. Al Haymon be burning a lot of bridges with people, whether people want to admit it or not. So you can save all that minutes to society. Hey, man, we supposed to be brothers. Nah, Al Haymon don't care about that type of shit.
Hey, I got you right here. He said, "Yeah, but I keep telling Jim in the chat. He said Conor isn't even the best fight. He come out with Al giving him."
Yeah, hey, exactly. Hey, Conor McGregor never had a professional boxing match in his life, but Al found $100 million to give him. Conor McGregor still living off that money.
And they was willing to rub him on his head.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. They don't have no money for Bud, don't have no money for Boots, don't have, y'all gotta understand something. Al Haymon, if you ain't part of the tribe, he ain't rolling with you. And that's just basically how it is. And if you don't do what he say, he gonna shelf your ass. I know for a fact he be shelving people. I know for a fact. That's why all these dudes that be sitting up here, we ain't gonna say they names, CJ, that don't know what they talking about, these coke sniffing niggas, and these other goofy ass dudes, these fake Better Call Sal, bald-headed Dr. Evil looking niggas that I don't even know why y'all listen to them dudes, man. They don't know what they talking about. They just be making up shit.
Facts.
But them the ones that y'all believe. I'm actually out here. I'm actually out in the field actually talking to these people, but you would rather listen to these dudes. Okay, go ahead. And they make you stupid. And that's why you guys lose debates after debates when you actually run up against somebody that actually know what they talking about. Listen.
Remember old buddy in Vegas, the one little fighter told us about Al Haymon years ago. He told us how type that nigga was, man. So the niggas be talking, bro.
Yeah. And we have to and here's the thing though. We have to protect these dudes. I know a lot more than what I be saying. But then, I'll be wanting to protect these dudes because they done said, hey, man, you didn't hear this from me. The dude to shelf us, he'll put us on the shelf. And then here's the thing, like I said before, Al Haymon, the only reason why he haven't got caught up in the Muhammad Ali Act is because he used Samson Boxing and what's the other guy, the TGB. Because this dude serves as a manager, advisor. I know PBC is supposed to be but that's how he get around not violating the Muhammad Ali Act because he used other promoters. He used to use Lou DiBella too, but he got mad at Lou DiBella because Lou DiBella he tried to take because it's funny now Lou DiBella tried to take Deontay Wilder over the match room and try to make the fight with Anthony Joshua. And Al Haymon got pissed off at him.
Hey, don't forget he used to use Mayweather for motion. Yeah. He used to use Mayweather for motion. Some niggas ain't had a card. Come on, man.
So there you have it. I'm just saying, man. I do this, man. I'm like, hey, what T Grizzly say? I do this with no effort. Like for instance, I know a lot of niggas don't like Shakur Stevenson. There's a lot of people bad at Shakur Stevenson, but I'm sorry, it's factual. Frank Martin, but now it makes sense why talk Frank Martin out of the Shakur Stevenson fight, which he would have made more money. I heard he only getting $200,000 for this fight. Now he may get mad and tweet and say niggas don't know what they talking about and all that stuff, but I know for a fact the top ranked people. I've talked to 3 people with top rank. They said that they were going to give Frank Martin 1.3 to fight Shakur Stevenson, and then he said he wasn't interested in the fight, but he telling people, oh, well, all they had to do was add a little extra oomph to it. Like, nigga, they added hella oomph to it. It went from 700,000 to $1 million to you know what I'm saying, to 1.3. But then he don't want people to know that he had quite a few people's hand in his cookie jar.
No Diddy.
Yeah, no Diddy.
So so there you go. I know what I'm talking about. So all this stuff about
read this comment. He said Al just build somebody's career. He don't build their careers, bro. In my opinion, he don't. This is my opinion. He don't. Go ahead.
Okay, here's the thing. Okay, what happened when Regis went to the PBC? He got one fight. He got one fight under the PBC, and that was pretty much it. Then he ended up freelancing for a little bit. Now he with Matchroom.
No, that ain't happened. What that nigga say? That nigga apologized. What he say? He said something about Al, and then Al made that nigga apologize.
Well, you know, he broke the NDA. You know what I'm saying? He broke that NDA. So you know he had the
he told Al what page that shit was on. He didn't even know he signed that shit.
Well, there you go.
I ain't signed no shit like that.
He was a Amazon liar.
Okay, you signed that shit right here, nigga. This your signature.
Hey, he probably said, hey, you know it's bad. See, this is the thing though. Me and you that did fight, CJ, we done seen Eddie Hearn in person. When I heard David Benavidez say he only met Al Haymon one time,
man,
listen, y'all.
Hey, Brother BF said I never met him. He pays good. He's over there.
Okay, y'all gotta ask yourselves something. Don't y'all think that's strange that you have never met a dude in person? I would think something, this grand poobah, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people think Al Haymon is like maybe AI before AI came relevant now. Like, I heard people saying, I talked to hella fighters. Like, they make it look like even when you have an actual meeting with Al Haymon, like you have to get blindfolded and you have to get put in the trunk of a car.
That's what Luis said on the platform. Yeah, when he came to the main, they made him cover up the window. Yeah, he said there's something about it. Cover all the windows. He had shades on. He bought them all suits.
All right, so y'all don't find nothing strange with that. I would think something is weird if somebody said, "Hey man, we finna blindfold you, and we need you to get in the trunk of the car, or we gonna blindfold you. We gonna take you into this secret room." And Lord knows, saying the word secret room has different definition to it now. But take you into this room and you talk to a dude on a TV screen and shit. Like, man, come on, man.
All that shit, bro.
Y'all don't find that. I mean, I'm like Wesley Snipes. Don't nobody know nothing. Don't all speak. Don't nobody know nothing.
You ain't even met this month. I mean, if money was better, BF said the money was good. So he didn't give a fuck. Hold on real quick. Henry, what you thought about the fight last?
I thought Devin had the whole wrong approach to.
I'm gonna mute time real quick because he got a echo. You want to come back in, but go ahead.
I thought Devin had the wrong approach fighting somebody that's a power puncher, especially somebody that you fought all of these times. Also, but before the fight and the tactics, he lost that fight on the scale because when Ryan came in 3.2 heavier than what he was supposed to, he should have put a rehydration clause on him just because he didn't make the weight, and Devin did, and this is a title fight. He should have put a rehydration clause on him right away because now Ryan Garcia is fighting you on an uneven playing field off the weight, especially because Devin Haney sometimes he looks really dehydrated when he gets on that scale, and Ryan Garcia looked like he just hit the gym, linked up with Derek James, and said, "Let me step on that scale in the middle of that room over there." He didn't look like he had an issue at all, and that 1.5 mil is what Devin Haney basically accepted for this L. Because Ryan Garcia came in that ring feeling his best ever. Now, he didn't have the greatest stamina in the fight, but he was on fire and he was landing big punches all night long. But I do
Yeah,
respect him for getting up.
People don't understand the difference. They don't understand that difference, bro. That weight is a lot. That make a pound, a 0.5 can make a big difference.
The thing is, people are taking heavyweight tactics to these small weight classes. In these weight classes, this weight matters more than in the heavyweight because it's a different ball game. It's a different fight. The heavier in the weight class than 140. So Devin Haney basically he got he fought somebody that was always bigger than him in that fight. And besides the gifts Ryan Garcia has with the punching power and a very good left hook, Derek James really improved Ryan Garcia, and I wasn't expecting that. Ryan Garcia looked like he just got 3 years better in 6 months. Honestly, he looked so much better as a fighter. I was really surprised at that.
Yep, he definitely did look better as a fighter.
He's gotten a lot better. I gotta respect that. Even though even though he did how Devin Haney how he did him with this weight scale and everything,
Hold on, real
Ryan
quick.
got Ryan got better.
Let me address this comment. The
Okay.
rehydration was going to hurt. No, it wasn't going to hurt Haney. I don't have to do a rehydration because I made weight.
No, Ryan, they should have added a rehydration clause to Ryan for weighing 3.2 heavier. Just do it. Like Tank's rehydration was only on Ryan, it wasn't on Tank. They should have gave Ryan a rehydration for not making weight, not take his 1.5 million. That
They should have
1.5
took the
million.
1.5 and put a rehydration clause on because they could have just walked away from the event. The event wasn't a
Exactly.
matchroom event. The event was a Golden Boy event.
Okay.
So they could have walked away. All right, you don't do rehydration clause plus the 1.5, we walking away. No, it doesn't apply to both fighters. Why would it apply to both fighters? If I made the weight, he didn't make the weight, why would I have to weigh in too? You know what I'm saying? I made the weight. He should have to do it, but Lomachenko made the same excuse. Lomachenko made the exact same excuse. I'm not letting nobody else on today, so this is it. He made the same excuse. If Tom, you want to chime back in, you can unmute. But yeah. Once you he should have. He didn't. And look at the difference at this way. And look how he looking. But it matters. They didn't fight the same fighter. And I ain't saying that the same result wouldn't have happened, but nobody seems to care. It's a competition. It's a popularity competition. It's a popularity. That's all it is. Ryan looked healthier yesterday, and credit to Derek James, because Derek James, anytime people want to get bailed out, they go get a black coach. They do that shit. Kovalev did it. And y'all boys.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, you know what I'm saying? People say all this stuff about us, but then they come to us to revive them. You know what I'm saying? They say we can't do this, can't do that, but then they come to us to revitalize their career. Now, look at Ryan Garcia. But at the end of the day, Ryan Garcia was losing that fight, man, until he dropped Devin Haney. I mean, I saw some improvements on defense. I didn't see him leaving his face wide open, like he's used to doing. But I still saw some opportunities for Devin Haney to still land something more meaningful. because Ryan was still getting outboxed. He didn't know how to defend Devin's jab to save his life. So, I don't think he just, I don't think he got himself into the Hall of Fame, and I don't think Ryan Garcia is unbeatable from this point on, because let's face the fact, this version of Ryan Garcia, I don't even want to spoil it because I don't want to scare Golden Boy. I don't want to scare them. But, okay, let's just say Ryan Garcia moves up to 147 like he says he's going to move up to 147. Okay? Let's just say Boots stays at 147 as long as he can make the weight. Well, Eddie Hearn is going to put Boots on a winning path. He going to put opponents in the ring that's going to make him shine and make him look good. And probably that's what's going to happen with Ryan Garcia. They're going to put Ryan Garcia in the ring with guys that they know he can beat. They're not going to give Ryan Garcia a tough fight for a while. Well, let's just say 3 fights from now, late 2025 or early 2026, the buzz is going to have to start talking about a potential Ryan Garcia Boots in his fight. That fight is more reachable than Boots worrying about Terrence Crawford. Bud is on his way out. Bud probably got 2 or 3 more fights left, and then that's it. Bud is approaching 40. He in his late 30s. He's going to be 37.
Y'all asking for a link. Y'all niggas never wanted to come on when I put an actual link in the chat. Now y'all want to come on? No. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying eventually, because I already got that, I already put that in motion. Eventually, we're going to have to start talking about a Ryan Garcia Boots fight. Now, let's see, will that fight ever come to fruition? Because to be honest with you, it can. Matchroom and Golden Boy do business all the time. So let's just see what happens in the next year. I don't want to hear no excuses from these newfound Ryan Garcia fans about why this fight can't happen.
The thing is with Ryan, he's not scared to lose no fight. So
Okay, well then, okay. Well, let's see. Because my thing is with Ryan Garcia, and I'm gonna just keep it a buck, because I am going to go there. Because here's the thing: everybody is celebrating Ryan Garcia winning this fight, but keep in mind, once again, Ryan Garcia quit versus Tank, and he made every excuse about weight and all this stuff, and people were calling Tank a weight bully. Okay, so here's the thing: he don't make weight with Devin, so now all of a sudden this is a legitimate win. Nobody wants to hear nothing, and we know why that is. And here's the thing: okay, the trolling paid off in Ryan Garcia's favor. All the trolling, the antics, it resulted into a victory because it appears that Devin Haney actually fell for it. If Devin had did the shit that Ryan Garcia had did, if Devin had not made weight and he beat the hell out of Ryan Garcia, I promise you, there would be people flooding the YouTube streets, flooding channels saying that Ryan got screwed over by Devin Haney. All I'm saying is we gotta keep that same energy. We gotta keep that same energy. Because we can't, to be honest with you, bro, you got good knowledge. But we could put an asterisk on this victory for Ryan Garcia because he showed nothing but unprofessionalism. You know goddamn well if Devin Haney had did the shit that Ryan Garcia had did, they would have attacked him. They would have said he was unprofessional. They would have said he was ghetto. They would have said, they would have said all kind of stuff. But Ryan Garcia is getting a complete pass for his unprofessionalism and not making weight. Now, yeah, Devin and them, they went through with the fight. But my thing is, I would have told Ryan Garcia, you got 3 hours to lose that weight or Barbosa stepping in. But here's the thing. Should we be giving Devin credit for being a warrior? He still went through with the fight. He lost. He got knocked down multiple times, but he went out on his shield. He didn't quit.
You gotta give him credit. You gotta give him credit for not quitting. But I like what you just said with the make the weight in 3 hours, because Tank Davis and his team would have told him something to that point, or they would have just gave him a new rehydration right on the spot, because he earned that. If you don't want to be disciplined We got a 3 month buildup and you missed the weight. Now I got to give you a rehydration because you're not being serious as me.
Now you got to put that shit in the contract, and then they talk about if he ain't go fight Boots, was cool. I don't care what he do at this point. Who is it else out there for him to fight at 147? Unless he gonna bring guys up. So who would y'all want to see him fight at 147 if not Boots? I'll pull up the list. So give me 5 seconds. So you got guys like Barrios, Steonis. They should be champions if they win their next fights. Crowley might be fighting Boots next in Philly. I might go to that. Sheesh, Luis. Abel Ramos, the guy that beat what's the guy that beat Rocha? Giovanni Santilina. Alexis Rocha. Ain't too many guys there no more. I mean, what about Errol versus Ryan Garcia? I might want to see Errol versus Ryan Garcia.
They're not gonna make that fight. That's not gonna happen. That's out of reach. That's a fight that's not gonna happen. I see a lot of people here in the comment section talking about they lost. Well, you just don't understand. Hold on, let me respond to the dude that say he lost. Well, of course you lost because you don't know nothing about boxing because you a dumbass. Me and CJ trying to give you knowledge, but you sitting up not listening. Oh, and another thing, Devin did beat Lomachenko. Okay, so just stop it with that. That fight happened last year. Move on from it. Because if that's the case, did Jermaine Ortiz beat Lomachenko? I see y'all ain't talking about that. So keep the same energy.
And he beat Tio.
And he beat Teofimo Lopez. So keep the same energy. Man, we know why you guys coming on here saying that stuff. Man, shut your ass up, man.
I think they're going to bring 140 pounds up for Ryan Garcia. Maybe 135.
Well, Boots ain't fighting Terrence Crawford. I can tell you that right now. Terrence Crawford is fighting at 154. He's done with 147. Boots is right now said he wants to become undisputed at 147. Like I said, as long as he can make the weight. Let's talk about Ryan Garcia versus Boots. I see these dudes have Hispanic names. I see they scared for Ryan Garcia getting put in the ring with Boots. Listen, keep it 100. Keep it 100. Just say you worried about that fight, and you should be.
I mean, he can get in there with what's the other guy's name? He can get in there with
Man, Ryan ain't fighting no O'Malley. He is not fighting no Sean O'Malley. Man, stop it, dude.
Dana White not gonna let that happen.
Dana White, yeah, and that's another thing. Dana White is done with that. Even though Francis Ngannou ain't his fighter anymore, he not letting that happen because here's the thing. Dana White could keep making millions of dollars off Sean O'Malley, keeping him under the UFC brand.
If he win,
why would you send him? Yeah. So why would he do that? Why would he go fight? You know, they want to keep giving him these 2 million here, 3 million here at a time. Why would he go over there and fight Ryan Garcia and he contractually attached to UFC? So he'll fight Ryan Garcia and 40 million. He'll go back to UFC. You think he'll go
are you breaking up
and fight for a couple of million? No, I'm just sick. Yeah. He's not going back to the UFC.
Yeah.
Not going to happen.
Less money. Hold on. But yeah, I mean, shit, it is. Ryan can do whatever you want to do at this point. I mean, shout out to him. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you know, next we got shit. What do we got next? Give me 1 second. You got Canelo fight Munguia. Canelo beat Munguia is the year to upset. I mean, Munguia beat Canelo is the year to upset.
If Canelo lose to Munguia, I'll really be shocked because Munguia is gonna really have to do a whole lot of boxing and jumping in and out to get away from that.
Or he got to get old overnight.
Yeah, that too.
Munguia got to make that fight. Got to make that a fight of attrition. He got to make that a fight of attrition.
With the Sean O'Malley topic, real quick, I don't think it'll ever happen because Dana's seen how Conor McGregor got too comfortable with fighting after that Floyd loss. Dana's not gonna let nobody come over and fight.
And don't forget, he had to give him promotional cuts too after that shit.
Exactly. So before Dana ever allows somebody else to do it, he might as well allow Conor to do it again.
So hold on real quick. So we got Ramirez fighting this weekend. So he fighting in Fresno. I don't know who that guy is. Canelo Munguia. That's the May 4th. Excuse me. Ramirez is next weekend. Not this coming Saturday. This coming Saturday. Excuse me. Canelo Munguia Cinco de Mayo weekend. I guess they fighting on the same. They not fighting on the same card. So Emmanuel Rodriguez is fighting May 4th in Osaka, Japan. May 6th, Monday, Luis Neri is fighting Nuyuwa in the Tokyo Dome in Japan. Then the May 11th, you got Lomachenko and Kambosos. May 18th, you got Fury and Usyk. May 18th, you also that's on the Zone, TNT Sports, Sky Sports, and then on May 18th, you got Navarrete and Dennis Branchek. I don't know if Taylor and Catterall still fighting May 25th. You got Christian Mbili, a ring fighter, May 25th. Yeah, but Kiev and Diva will fight June 1st on the Zone. Water and that too. You got Gabriel Matias and then Caro. So you got some good fights coming up. Juan Estrada's fight. I might go to that one. I might go to that.
That's in Phoenix.
Yeah, I might go to that.
I'm still waiting for Golden Boy to send me my credentials for next week's fight.
Oh, for Jose Ramirez?
Yeah, I think Virgil Ortiz is on the undercard, if I'm not mistaken.
Fighting Thomas Foreman.
Yeah, don't forget August the 3rd, the return to Terrence Crawford.
Well, the press conference is when it's going to New York.
Well, I won't be there.
It's in New York City. So.
Hey, CJ, do anybody want to go on our behalf? If they in New York, if they in New York, if they want to go, let us know. We'll see can we get them up in there.
Them niggas be doing shit at the drop of a dime. They don't even know notice.
Hey, I'm definitely gonna be at that Bud fight.
Yeah, I want to go to that. I want to go out to the Vegas though, just because it's in Vegas. So I
might be doing. I might go to the Tank fight. I know PBC don't mess with me. I know PBC. I know I'm on the ban list, but it is.
I was on the list before. I was originally. I was the first. They was like, this nigga applying for a He said IBF Cold Cloud lost. They just ain't updated the rankings, bro. I didn't know he was 40 years old. Israel or Background Montevelli, whatever his name is, he's the IBF champion at 154. So that's who Errol Spence might should fight. But that nigga can punch though. Y'all got any questions? I answer them. Yeah, that motherfucker can punch. So any questions right now? I answer them. Give me 1 second. I gotta preheat my oven. I'm about to prep my food for tomorrow. So give me 1 minute. I got a question. I'ma answer it. So hold on.
Mac, you understand me? P. Macacoleon alias, you understand me? From the go to the no. Yes, sir. Chicago to fair, no sons of my motherfucking macaroni life.
Hey, man, can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How long you been in the game is that you claim to find?
78. I had my first home. I was 18.
Yeah, man.
I went over, Chicago Ricky took me over down Magic Juan's house for the first time his birthday party. Yeah, I was turned on ever since. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what they say about the game. Yeah, they got to be in you. It can't be on. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Vinny back, I got a live exclusive players. I told you I'm going to bring something fresh to death. But I finally got a real true one in the building, man. Chicago finest, I'm talking about.
Believe that.
Yeah, he went back. You understand what I'm saying? And don't forget to put the back on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You might as well say Herman if you don't say Mac.
Yeah, believe that, man. So, Pee-wee, tell me about some of your experiences in this
game.
Hey man, the up and down of the game, that's what turns me on. You understand? I mean, you know, this shit can turn around overnight, man. You know what I'm saying? We had some hard times, man, and it take a tough motherfucker to go through these motherfucking bitches.
All right, you heard him. Take a tough time to go. You heard what he said. It got to be in you. It can't be on you. Come on, man. And don't forget this, man. Y'all to live by this.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga?
There you go. Don't forget, when you out and about, you on the prowl for some cat, don't forget that saying. I'll play it one more time for y'all.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga?
He said, man, that's going to be a year, a month out of the ring for Bud. Matamoff is a problem. Yeah, I've never seen him fight. I've heard he knocked out Fondor right before the Lubin fight. He said Ryan O'Malley will do 1.6 pay-per-view buys. That's 60 million. And he moving up for the first time. 60. I don't know much about Ryan O'Malley, bro, so I can't really speak on it. My favorite UFC fighter is Max Holloway. You on boxing scene, they not updated. He already lost. Cold Cloud lost like a month ago. He said, who you think will win Fury and Usyk? Usyk. Could be wrong. I'm going to do a breakdown on the Patreon, so a film breakdown. So, yeah. But give me a minute. I'm going to announce the Patreon tomorrow. It's ready to go. Locked and loaded. The announcement tomorrow. Ryan and Tank at 45 or Devin versus Romero. I don't want to see no more catchweight fights. You know, if Shakur want to move up and fight Ryan, if Devin want to fight Ryan, Javante want to fight Ryan, go to 47. I don't want no more catchweight fights. You know, it's just simple as that. I can care less. You know, you want to fight a motherfucker, go up there. I don't want no excuses about weight. Go up there and fight them dudes at the weight they're comfortable. If y'all got questions, I'm answering right now. He said, what do you think about Sean? I don't know. Don't know nothing about him. So I can't tell you. I don't know nothing about him. Watching Funny Biz at the convention next for Cole. Cole Cloud already lost. I keep telling you that. Cole Cloud lost. Mazzavelli got the title. That shit happened like a month ago. Cole Cloud lost. He lost. You want me to prove it, bro? Let me prove it to you, bro. Because since you don't believe me, what the hell I'm saying? The man lost. There you go. Champion. Hold on. There you go. He the champion. They need to update the date, but he the champion. Devin got to go back to Floyd or Mike McCullum signed with him with him. Hey, I ain't telling nobody what to do. Fuck Floyd Mayweather. I wouldn't go back to him. It was to save my life if I was him. I love Mike McCullum, though. Shout out to the body center. I know it all. There you go right there. It's public information. They fought like a month ago. I think he stopped the Cole Clyde. Tank is the catchweight queen. Yeah, shout out to the queen. Shout out to the queen, Gervonta fucking Tank Davis, because he is a queen. He ain't a king.
Tripping over this bitch. That's my bitch, nigga.
I'll die for that pussy.
Oh, is that?
Hey, I don't know what Sean O'Malley is. Stop asking me. I don't know nothing about him. Not all of it. No, I'm not moving all the content. There'll be some exclusive content on there. Hopefully, boxing keep picking up. Keep talking this shit. He said, "Don't even know Sean." Yeah, there you go. I don't know him. Don't know him. Never seen him fight. Shout out to Gachi though. Yeah. Gachi and the other guy that was fighting the other night. They was throwing down. Them two little Asian chicks was joining down too. She made that bitch tap. Yeah, I was watching that shit. I was watching that more than the fight last night. Devin is food at 140. Okay, that's your opinion. He said Sean O'Malley isn't even relevant. Yeah, I don't know. But shout out to him. He said no. Who said I said Cal Cloud #1 after the man? Don't listen to them rankings, bro. It don't mean nothing. He will when somebody bought a spot, he will fall. He will fall. Look, he already failed. You looking at old rankings? Go to the actual site. He ain't nowhere in sight, bro. Fans want who is these fans that want Ryan O'Malley, bro? Dana White don't care. He don't care. He not about to let that man. If he worth something, he letting him fight till his contract over with. He not letting him fight. We know how Dana get down. Conor McGregor ain't want to do shit after he fought Floyd Mayweather. And Dana White made just as much money as Conor McGregor for that fight. Hell yeah. But yeah, shout out to Fotex and 2 Cash Apps. So who you go? Or
Come by after work. I got the John Blaze shit for you.
If you have any other problems with your royalties and my books, my office hours are from. My office hours are from.
All right. There you go, man. So, that's any other questions? I'll hang around for a couple more seconds. If you got any other questions, tonight's the night, baby. So blow up on these, as Chris Cross would say. If not, I don't know if I'm gonna go live tomorrow. If it's something of importance to talk about, I will. It's draft week, so I'll probably be live on Motor City Sports Talk, but I'll let y'all know what's cooking on the Patreon, man. So I'll let y'all know about that tomorrow. 10 to join. Get enough members, you start doing live streams, live Q&As. It'll be film breakdown on there. If y'all familiar with the free 89 Game 89 channel, all that content going on there. I did about nine videos already on there. Exclusively is on that tier. Both tiers together is 15. So the same thing, live Q&A, access to the Discord, a lot of, kind of barbershop, explicit talk for the Goodfella tier. So you get a lot of shit like that, stuff that we can't really touch on. I probably talk about some rumors that I won't touch on YouTube. So yeah, so get enough members, man. I appreciate y'all. But all that free Game 89 content is moving over to the page. All that content it's just gonna take me some time to move it over there. So but yeah. All that content is going all over there. Boxing content. I couldn't move all this content on Patreon if I wanted to. I'd have to delete most of it. Some of it would move over there. How you think Ryan would do versus Regis? I got Regis for the win. I got Regis knocking him out. I think WBO gonna make an announcement soon. I mean, that's only if Fondora it don't show the paperwork. And Shondora. Oh man. If Fondora got paperwork, you won't see an announcement until like September or November. Ryan Garcia. I got Regis beating Ryan Garcia pretty easily. I have my reasons why. Ryan and Pitbull. Oh man, that's a nasty fight. I don't know, man. I might go with Pitbull in that fight. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't really care to see Jerron and Garcia, but if y'all want to see it, Jerron gonna body his ass. And if y'all want to see Ryan in there with Tank or Fondora, because he called out Fondora too. Terrence or Crawford or Fondora for Ryan. Man, Crawford would take Ryan Garcia manhood, man.
Pause, nigga.
So Ryan and Pitbull not happen if Ryan going up to 47. That's a lot to ask Pitbull to jump up and wait. He said Pitbull never fought at 40. Yeah, he just won a title at 40. So yeah, he ain't fought at 47. He just run the title at 40. He said Boots need to fight Bud. No, Canelo need to fight David Benavidez. How about that? Come on, man. He said Bud would kill Ryan Garcia. Yeah, he would. But Ryan Garcia called him out. They make some money together, though. He make some money. Maybe Bud get old overnight. You never know. Gary Anton Russell, don't know. Tell me, have you seen him? The people were a terrible matchup for Garcia. He would have been a champ if he made weight, which is crazy. He wouldn't have been. He could have been champ. He wouldn't have been champ. I keep telling y'all that. Y'all act like, oh man, he could have just made the weight and won the fight. he could make the weight and won the fight. I keep telling y'all niggas that's the reason he didn't make the weight. Y'all be just think. I just think a lot of people don't understand how the human body really works, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think moving up and down these weight classes is easy. That shit ain't easy. That shit ain't easy. It's either blow the weight and win, make the weight and lose. That was his options. Devin Haney and them got finessed. Simple as that. Devin Haney and them got finessed. Floyd said a lot of things. What they got to do with it? Y'all Mexicans just scary. Just say you some scary ass Mexican fans like the rest of these fan bases out here. Only fan base that ain't scary is the UK. UK don't give a fuck. They the only fan base that really don't be on the whole shit. Y'all Mexicans be on whole shit. These brothers be on whole shit when it comes to these fighters needing to fight each other. Y'all Mexicans used to stand for something, bro. But maybe it's just a Tex-Mex thing. It's just the American Mexican thing. Y'all used to stand for something back in the day. Yeah, oh, Vato, you better not duck, Vato. Y'all didn't used to be on that. Y'all new generation of Mexican fans. Y'all like the Chinese, the Chinese handed their restaurants to their kids and the shit then fell off. Y'all parents then gave y'all the Mexican fan the boxing and y'all just shitty as fuck. Y'all fucking grandmas and granddaddies rolling over them motherfucking graves. They rolling over in their graves. Real talk.
Woo, you know he did.
Y'all black fans, y'all definitely ain't no better. Y'all definitely ain't no fucking better. These new Mexican fans, man, niggas rolling in their graves, the fans before y'all. They had never accepted this level of bitch ass nigga shit. Chavez didn't, Chavez was all he passed that torch to Oscar, didn't he? He passed it to Oscar. Say what you want to say. Canelo like, hell no. He don't want to pass that shit to Munguia. Then he fight Berlanga next, which I'm not about to bring up revisionist history. I'm not doing that. I cooked them on Friday. I cooked them twice on Friday. What shoe was that? I don't know what that shit was. I don't know what these young niggas wearing, man. A nigga expired by Kanye. He said, "Watch Canelo bit, man. We know what it is, man. These ain't no real Mexican fans no more, bro. All the real Mexican fans, man. Them niggas probably them motherfuckers on a respirator right now. They ready to cross over. Like Devin got jumped. You ain't lying, but it happens. We take L's all the time, bro. To go out there and perform the way he did. Hey, shout out to him. He made a bunch of money last night, and you got to learn from your mistakes. Canelo and Berlanga. Canelo's a New York event. Yeah, we thought Ryan and Devin was a Vegas event or a West Coast event. And boxing, you just don't know. Them niggas might fight in Alaska. They might have the first Honolulu, Hawaii event. They shit, an event in Hawaii would be cracked though. I ain't gonna cap. Hell yeah, event in Hawaii. Yeah, niggas losing that fight. Niggas fucking the night before. Niggas getting drunk off pineapple motherfucking margaritas and shit, man. Yeah. Niggas ain't gonna be covering that fight. Niggas gonna be creating a whole family and dipping from that motherfucker. Niggas gonna be gone. Niggas gonna be up out of there. Damn! Hell yeah, niggas getting up out of there. I ain't gonna say this, but I was in Vegas, bro, and I was waiting on the a lift or whatever. We was waiting on the lift, and there's a big YouTuber, right? So we all in the front of this shit. He said, "Man, I don't know. I forget what exactly he said, but I'm gonna just say this part to make it funny." He said, "Man, where the bitches at?" You know what I'm saying? He might have said, "Where the females at?" This is a real popular guy, bro. He like, "Man, where the bitches at?" I'm like, "Damn, man, nigga, where the bitches at?" You know what I'm saying? Like, we was at the Virgin. You know what I'm saying? When you, like I said, you go to Vegas, you don't know if they selling it or they just want to go, man. That's why I don't even play around, bro. I got time for that. You get them to the room, then they want to kick your room door in. If she said, man, yeah, it's just too much, bro. Vegas too much. I had a little thing out there, but yeah, Marcus Duran Virgin. What's so funny? I got a boyfriend now. And then as soon as that nigga make her mad, she want to call when she come back home. Boy, y'all better not trust these women as far as you can throw them. Listen to me. Don't trust these women as far as you can motherfucking throw them.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga?
Oh, we popping bottles. We popping bottles on live, Mungia. We get some champagne. Mungia, when we popping bottles, Mungia got to come on. One of you Mexicans got to come translate that interview for your boy. Mungia, when we popping bottles, what we hitting 1800? We get some pineapple juice. I got the blender over there. I think I bought the blender. I got the blender. Oh man, I know some Mexicans live across the hall too. I'm gonna go get all the Mexicans in my complex. We fooling, nigga. We about to get the grill out. Maybe some tequila lime chicken and shit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Get some tostados going. Give me some chalupas on the grill. Oh, we cracking the grill out. We partying all night like it's 19 motherfucking 99.
One more thing. Price of the brick going up.
Hell the fuck yeah, man. Mungia, man. I'm busting down the Latino that night. Raw dog status.
Yeah.
I'm talking shit. Look at these niggas. You told us to put on condoms. He raw dogging motherfucking Latinos and shit. I'm joking, man. I'm joking. Somebody rolling over in their grave right now, man.
This is a sick Negro.
He said, "Did you have me crying?" I was listening to one of your live chats when I was cleaning in that church thing when Trump came up. I thought that shit switched to a whole different channel. Yeah, that nigga did hack my channel and had Trump shit playing. Y'all remember that shit? Shout out to y'all for helping me get my shit back. Jesus helped Ryan last night. It's cool. What goes around comes around like a hula hoop. Trust it, believe me. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. He said I got a ninja blender with it. I got an actual blender. I have a ninja blender too. I ain't got it with me no more. Shout out to food processors. Them shits crack too. I used to make my strawberry yogurt in there, man, for my sweet fixes that night. Pause.
Pause, nigga.
But Jose Cuervo, I didn't know how good that shit was, so I went to Vegas. At Vegas, at all they alcohol stands, especially if you on the side of the strip with the MGM Grand and shit, man, that Jose Cuervo go crazy. That shit good as hell. I ain't gonna cap. Jose Cuervo, man, when I left Vegas, man, dude, I don't know if it just tastes different there, but them Jose Cuervo drinks they was making, because I'm always a driver back at the crib, nigga, I was fried. I was drunk the whole time in Vegas. I was drunk going to Popeyes at the hotel, the Excalibur. I had like 20 fucking thousand. I had 20 donuts a day from Krispy Kreme. I woke up drinking. I don't even do that shit on vacation. I was baked all my money went to them alcohol stands. I was cooked the whole time. Cooked and fat in that bitch. I was cooked and fat. I was getting chicken wings. They had Shalansky's in that motherfucker. Only thing I didn't get to was the chicken spot these niggas be talking about. Raising Cane's. I think that's one in the Melon Bay. That pasta restaurant they got in that Italian restaurant they got inside New York before you go upstairs to the arcade. That shit crack. Their customer service was good. That food was good as hell. I ain't gonna lie. That Italian restaurant inside New York. Oh man, that's a must go to. Man, they gave me shrimps the size of motherfucking man. Them bitches was prongs, nigga. And my bill wasn't nothing like but like $100-some. That Johnny Rockets was banging too, though. And that Baja Mexican restaurant they got inside of oh man, soon as I got off the plane, nigga, we hit the strip. I was eating like a motherfucker. Then niggas ain't tell me taxis wasn't, Lyft and shit wasn't running like that during the pandemic. That shit was wild. Don't know what the stay sound in Derrick James gym, but it's working. Yeah, shout out to him. He said he don't be kissing Ryan Garcia ass. He said it's my way or the highway. Ryan still wanted to do the shoulder roll though. Derrick James back in the conversation. Oh yeah, shout out to Ryan Garcia. It took a Mexican to put a brother on. It took a brother to help a Mexican out. This shit possible now. Yeah, shit. He said so. Hold on. He said it's either hold on. He said, my bad. He said Jose Cuervo and Don Julio. Yeah, Don Julio. Yeah, you big stepping with Don Julio. You got some bread. Jose Cuervo it with their niggas' budgets. It's good too, though. Don Julio good as hell. Don Julio got the juice wasted.
Yeah.
He said pick him on gear for the upset. Oh yeah, we going ham. We going hard in the paint. No Diddy.
Like that's.
He said NutriBullet is true too when it comes. Yeah. It's nice. He said that jet blender, that's good for you traveling too, I heard. Tank and Martin is going to flop on pay-per-view. We know that. You think every black fight gonna flop. You said 2 black people in it? You like, man, that man, they ain't gonna get it. He ain't gonna get it. He ain't gonna get it.
Got them 20s on there. Them 20s, I just got them. Them ain't 20s, but it's off the hook. Them are 20s, man. Them, nah, they 10s. I bought them from somebody, but they nice though.
Tank gonna knock Frank the fuck out. But if Frank beat Tank, Derek James, trainer of the year. Fuck what they talking about Fondura Daddy. Hey, Frank beat Tank. Errol Spence gonna be begging to come back. Baby, I'm begging. He gonna be begging Derek James to come back. Take 10 million from me. For a cheeseburger, nigga.
Gangsters, what's up, guys?
Oh, he gonna be like, I'm gonna give you the Al Haymon special, the same special Al gave me when I went to go pick up my fight check. Oh.
More do you want from me?
Oh my God. Man. He gonna say, I'm gonna give you a backdoor special. Oh man. Yeah, I don't drink dark liquor no more. Yeah. I don't really fuck with dark like that, but I bet it's good. Pause.
Pause, nigga.
No Diddy, like that's real talk. I think Ryan and Devin fly. Yeah, we know that. I mean, come on, we know that. We know why idea. Sprite and Don Julio's perfect. Never tried that. That probably is good. That probably is. I'm gonna give that a try. I'm a drink master. I'm a drink mixer, and I can't say how long I've been drinking. I've been mixing drinks on the internet. I don't get nobody in trouble. He said, "What's gonna happen when Frank gonna beat the shit out of Tank? Man, that nigga about to do the Baltimore Funky Watusi on Frank ass. Come on, man. He about to. If Frank beat Tank, I never bash Frank again on live. I never bash Frank again. I never bash Frank again. Okay, I'm reloaded. Never. Let me get out of here so I can eat, man. Appreciate y'all, man, for checking the channel out, man. Hold on. He said you need to get a good a Mexican woman that can cook for you. I can cook. I don't really bother me. I've been cooking for myself for a long time, but you know what? I need that. There ain't nothing. Hey, most of the Mexicans around here, I don't think speak English though. The kids do. Remember, a guy was walking this dog. Like, what type of dog you got? See, just smile. See. Oh, you don't speak English. It's a nice ass dog too. I don't know what type of dog it was. I'm a dog expert. It was a clean dog. Yeah, they be around this motherfucker, man. They be up there having powwows on their balconies, drinking this shit, man. Hell yeah. They don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with them. They stay over there. I stay over here. Is that Tyrese with the woman? Yeah. You know it is.
More do you want from me?
Oh my God. That's what happens when y'all keep marrying these women in America. That's gonna be all of us. You see what happened to Trevor Ariza. Shit, if Frank beat Tank, I'll buy you expensive bottle. Oh yeah, I ain't even gonna drink that shit no time soon. That bitch going right on the shelf. Hell yeah. Look, if Munguia beat Canelo, I'm betting on Frank at that point. I'm betting Miles College Fund on it. Hey, Razor, what's up? Shout out to you. I ain't seen you in a minute. Hopefully everything good. We talk about that Mexican bottle. Yeah. That bitch going in the Hall of Fame. That's going in the Hall of Fame, my nigga. I'm gonna crack that shit open if I have a kid or something special or something like that. You see me crack that bitch open, something great happened in life. This nigga cracking the bottle open. That mean I done came up on some money or something fantastic didn't happen. The eclipse, I got my superpowers from the eclipse and shit. Let me get out of here, man. I gotta finish watching My Hero Academia. Oh, basketball on. Let's see how close the game is. Either that's going on the big screen or basketball. Gotta get ready for J.O.B. Hold on. Let's see what the score is. 21-26. That'll go on. So, yeah, I'll watch it. Boston beat Miami. Woo, shocker. Oh, okay. See, play tonight. Is Zion playing tonight or no? He got that porn star on his head about not playing. They know they wrong for this shit. Hold on. They know they wrong for this shit. Why they gonna put this picture of Zion? That nigga look a whole 300 pounds right in that picture. That first picture is wild. Is he playing? I guess he not. Yeah, when you start having soft tissue injuries like that, a lot of times that's an effect from like the hamstring and all that. A lot of times that's an effect from one of your muscles overcompensating or having a injury in the lower body. That's usually what that is when you keep putting a hamstring condition. If you ain't up to condition, I guess he ain't playing because they keep saying without him. Yeah, that's what that shit is. So you too heavy, you start pulling hamstrings and shit, man. Or you got other injuries that ain't fully healed, or you healed and rehabbed, and one part of the body stronger than the other, and they compensating. Yep. He said all pro box commentators were sad that Devin lost. I wonder why they. I mean, shit. Shout out to them, man, because Paulo Malignaggi been one of his biggest detractors. Ryan put the beat on Haney like he was a slave. Damn. He gave him that Catcher Freeman ass whooping. He said you seen good. No, I heard that people was talking. They ain't like that shit, so I can't even. Oh, this nigga Kid Bud. He said, "Nigga, what you tripping?" Oh, nigga say he hopped out the whip like I'm a slave master. What Future said. Oh man, these Bronx niggas is wild. I ain't even tripping on the comment. It is what it is, man. I know him, so I know it's in good fun. I don't play about slavery, but it is what it is. He's extra funny with the end and dude gas. Oh my god, that shit wild. That shit wild. That nigga wild. That shit wild. These niggas wild, man. Pro Box went to shit. They all PBC kissers. Yeah, they bought boxingscene.com. And Viacom used to own boxingscene.com. So most of the writers are PBC fanboys. So we know it used to be under the Viacom umbrella. You know, with Showtime. So yeah, you know, the biasness that they still write in these articles is ridiculous. Let's see if these Tank fanboys gonna hold him down when he lose down the line. Man, that nigga, more than likely that nigga gonna lose outside. He gonna lose outside the he gonna lose in the court system. Mark my words. He a dumbass nigga. He gonna lose to the court system. Trust and believe me. He gonna lose to the court system. I keep dropping shit today. I don't even know where that shit even went on there. I'm all digging and shit. That shit wild. I figure it out later. Then nigga Kobe said, I was knocked out. Yeah, nigga. Fuck you on, nigga. Nigga Kobe, I was knocked out. Was knocked out. Nigga, I'm still alive. Bring your ass on, nigga. You still here. You still here. Nigga, I was knocked out. That nigga worked the fight last night. I was knocked out. We need the 411. I need to find that pill. There we go. I was knocked out. You know, Unc was knocked out last night. I went to go cover the fight. Him and them niggas was asleep at the fight. The fight was so uneventful before the main event. Them niggas was asleep at the fight and shit. These niggas bought pallets and sleeping bags and shit. What's that Gucci Man song? It's a slumber party. You know, what's that song with Nicki Minaj? Well, she went over to Young Money. He said it's true. Ryan was dancing on him, hitting him with the Harlem Shake. And I'm Devin Haney. I'll never fight New York City again. Support the channel, Venmo, CJ Good 313. I'm about to get off, bro, so I ain't gonna be on too much longer. T.O. versus Secure should happen. I ain't gonna be on too much longer. You late to the party. I'd rather see T.O. and Ryan. But Secure, it is what it is. You know, yeah, Secure versus Ryan. Puerto Rico versus Mexico. Come on, man. Let's get it. Puerto Rico versus Mexico. Of Sheik, Shakur, Raheem, Abdi, Abdaki, Shakur. Let's get that going. Puerto Rico versus Mexico. Matter of fact, Sabrio versus Shakur. Sabrio versus Shakur. Puerto Rico versus fucking Puerto Rico. Come on, man.
What? Toodaloo, motherfucker.
Did you see on the press conference Oscar was holding the back of Ryan the whole time? Maybe if it was back of his chair, but it still looked hella. Man, hey, it is what it is, man. Ain't shit ever straight with Golden Boy. We know from wearing fishnets and all that other bullshit. T.O. Shakur, Haney versus Miranda Martin is a pay-per-view. Oh, together I fucks with it. When he say we fucks with it and how high, I need some high sound clips. But yeah, shout out to them, man. Shout out to them. He said WeGo is a whole cornball disrespecting Devin Haney. Man, that nigga been a cornball. Lazy eye. Small V6 boo.
What happened to I don't fear no man but God?
Correction, God and the nigga that shot me. Oh.
I ain't gonna lie, Ryan Garcia made me some money on the internet last night winning. Boy, my numbers jumping. Ryan good for business around this motherfucker, boy.
Get your hand out of my pocket! Get out of my pocket, nigga!
Yeah, Ryan good for business. Ryan, I told y'all to upset the new super fight. Upset the new super fight. That nigga win and I won last night on the internet. That live stream got almost 10,000 hits last night. YouTube like, we can't keep holding this nigga down. They say we can't keep holding this nigga down.
Kareem Akbar. That's right, the educated brother from the bank. He's the real head of the CMB, the brains behind the whole thing. I told you, this thing is bigger than Nino Brown, and I got a list of proof. If I'm going down, I'm taking a whole lot of people with me.
Niggas was really scared of Devin Haney. Yeah, they was. They started reporting fights, hating on them, coming up with excuses. It is what it is, man. When you get a lot of jealousy and a lot of hate, man, you gotta deal with it, bro. I'd have had niggas that had way more than me that was hating and jealous, bro. That's why I don't fuck with people now. As I said, if you see me out and about 9 times out of 10, I'm probably with a female. He said, report Devin did 750 after one day. I don't believe it. See, I ain't no bandwagon. You know, if I say, well, I don't believe the PBC numbers, I don't believe when this some bullshit that quick. I don't believe it. You got to get the tales from the hood. Oh yes, this shit. Yes, the shit. Oh yes, the shit. Yeah. Okay. Send that to me. I'll put it down. Let me put that in my shit. I feel like I got the best soundboard on YouTube, but I stole a little bit from the niggas. I did, and I seen some shit I like on niggas shows, and I come up with a lot of original stuff. Brandon used to get me the shit, but he went missing. Shout out to Houston though. Hold on. I ain't see Tales in the Hood, Crips in a minute. Tales in the Hood in a minute. That was my shit. Let me get off here, man. I appreciate y'all. Kobe don't want to come on. He woke up from a nap and shit, man. This nigga like a third grader. He need a nap. So I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna announce the Patreon tomorrow, man. So y'all got any ideas or if you're gonna join, it's free for the first 7 days. Y'all got any ideas or film breakdowns or some touchy topics that we can't touch on YouTube, just DM me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all the links in the description. I'm gonna put this podcast up tonight, and maybe the one from last night I add to YouTube in the morning, the one we did this morning, because it was a vertical, so I'm gonna have to break that down. But after that, shout out to everybody watching on Kick, YouTube, Facebook. I'm gonna start doing on Instagram. You can follow me on X, Instagram, Twitch, Kick, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify. All that links are in the description. Appreciate y'all, man.